I think it is the toughest that I've seen it, and you know, you can, if you're not on your game, you will be beat. Like, there's no games just given to you. Like, you probably a couple of years ago, you know, you could pick the games that you're probably going to win and stuff like that. But I don't think that's the case anymore. And, you know, that's how it should be. It's great for the competition in it and moving forward. So yeah, it benefits everyone.
Well, Liam, a big thank you for joining us. And before we get to the big Barrow match on Monday night, just a bit of a catch up, really. York City Knights in great form at the moment. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been really good, mate. I think we're starting to find a little bit of form now, you know, just improving in small areas week on week. And yeah, we've got a few wins together, so it's been good, mate.
Yeah, apart from Lee and Featherstone, you've beaten everyone in front of you thus far in the league. So what do you make of the competition and how York have adapted this season? Because it feels like you're a lot stronger this year out the blocks than you were last season.
Yeah, obviously I'm a part of the last year's squad, so I can't speak for them, but I think we just wanted to be the best version of us. And, you know, we've all bought into the systems that are in place and the culture of the club, so it's working so far. And yeah, I think the competition's probably the strongest it's ever been. There's so many NRL players and, you know, Super League players around, and it's crazy, but, you know, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it.
What do you make of the squad this year that York have assembled? Not just your opponents, obviously, but the squad that James Ford's got this year is pretty good, I'm going to suggest.
Yeah, I think it is, and I think the best thing about it, and I think the thing that was probably missing for them last year was competition for places, and you know, we've been pretty lucky on the injury front as well, so that goes a long way to finding good form. So yeah, I think the competition for places is great, and you know, there's a lot of talent in that squad.
And speaking of good form, 2 tries from yourself at the weekend against Whitehaven. How did you rate your own performance?
Yeah, mate, all right. I think I thought it was all right. I think there's still lots to come, and you know, I missed the first 3 games through a ban, so I think I'm starting to get into the flow of it all now, and hopefully start to build on some form. And you know, it's coming at the right time. Just want to get better each week. So, yeah, mate, not too bad.
And when we look at the competition there, you've got Whitehaven. You know, like we said, you've played against the likes of Lee and Fev this season as a squad. I mean, that's the up and down nature of Betfred Championship. There's no easy games, and everything's different, isn't it? Every single week, the way you have to prepare.
Yeah, it is. I think, like I said before, it is the toughest. I think it is the toughest that I've seen it. And, you know, you can, if you're not on your game, you will be beat. Like, there's no games just given to you. Like, you probably, a couple of years ago, you know, you could pick the games that you're probably going to win and stuff like that. But I don't think that's the case anymore. And, you know, that's how it should be. It's great for the competition in it and moving forward. So, yeah, it benefits everyone.
Let's talk about Barrow then on Monday night. They've had a decent start to the campaign, haven't they? So, what's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, mate, really dangerous team, unorthodox team, and you know, they like to throw the ball about, and they've got some good finishes in the team, haven't they? They've scored some good tries, so you know, I think we'll just go there wanting to play us though. Again, we'll look at the video from last week and we'll try and improve on last week, just like we do every week. So focus more on us than them, I think, is the aim. And
I think as well, it's your second trip to Cumbria because you played Workington, didn't you, not too long ago? So, I mean, how does preparation differ from, you know, a home game, say against a Cumbrian side like Whitehaven, to these away games, especially a Monday night game as well? I mean, how do you prepare differently for them, or do you prepare differently?
I don't think training changes. I don't think training will change too much. It'll just be our personal preparation. Monday night game, I've not done it before, so it'll be a bit mad there. Going up to Cumbria on a Monday it's going to be a challenge, but one we're looking forward to. You know, we've only got to do it once, so we can't complain. And it's good to be on TV, innit? It's great for the game. So yeah, there'll be no complaints from us, mate.
Tell you what, though, these Monday night games on Premier Sports have been pretty lively affairs, haven't they? Been pretty good advert for the competition.
Yeah, unreal. I think I've watched most of them and I've really enjoyed it as well. I think the coverage is great, and you know, the teams have put on a real performance every time we've been on. So, we've got a bit to live up to, haven't we?
So aside from the Barrow match this week, just to look further afield, I'm looking at the league table now, third in the league table. A great start to the campaign. Very much involved in the playoffs and finishing top spot. I mean, what's your thoughts on what's possible this year at the City Knights?
Well, who knows? Who knows? I think we'd like to cement a spot in the playoffs, and then let's go from there. They're one-off games, aren't they? Anything could happen. We'd like to think that we can compete with the likes of Lee and Fev, the big spenders of the league. We do genuinely believe that we can compete with them when we are on form. So if we get that opportunity to get them in a one-off, then we'll give it a go. But there's a lot of work to be done first to secure that playoff place. And like I just said, nothing's given in this competition now. You can't just pick your games who you're going to beat and stuff like that. So we'll have to be on it every week and take it game by game, and hopefully it sets the foundations for a really good playoff campaign for us.
And that's on the pitch. Off the pitch, I know York. It's a club that you've been at loan. You signed permanently now. So I mean, off the pitch, just give us an idea about how good it is at the York City Knights, because I've spoke to many players and many coaches, stuff at the club over the years, and it seems like a club certainly going places. Yeah,
it is. It's got first of all, it's got a really positive vibe around the place. Everything seems to be moving forward and improving all the time. And the facilities are a joke. They are honestly a joke. We feel so lucky to be playing at the stadium each time we do, and the training facilities as well are really good. So it's got everything in the makings for a Super League side. We just need to make sure we're getting it right on the field. There's no rush. We know that it's not going to come overnight, but yeah, there's lots of potential, and it's very exciting to be part of it.
And just a final thought, Liam, we've already touched upon it, but a trip to Cumbria on Monday night, live on Premier Sport. As you've said, you've watched all the games already. You're going to be on the cameras on Monday. So what's your message to the York City Knights faithful, both attending at Craven Park and watching from their armchairs as well? What's your message to them for Monday?
We'd like as many as we can down there. They get a good crowd down there, don't they? So I'm really looking forward to playing there, and hopefully the people that are watching at home, we can get the win for them and entertain them along the way. I think it'll be a real good spectacle.